Nikola Tesla didn't lose because he lacked intelligence. He lost because intelligence alone doesn't protect you. At the height of his idea, Tesla died alone, broke, nearly forgotten. And the modern world runs on the systems born inside of his mind. That contradiction in this story, Tesla didn't think the way most people do. Ideas didn't arrive slowly, they appeared whole. Machines formed fully in his mind before they were ever touched on paper. He didn't experiment to discover, he visualized to confirm. That level of cognition isn't a gift, it's a burden. Because when your mind moves faster than reality, you spend your life waiting for the world to catch up, and the world rarely does. Tesla was always separate, different rhythms, different obsessions, different priorities. When others sought stability, Tesla sought understanding. Human connections felt secondary to completion. This mattered later because separation early became isolation later if it's never bridged. If stories like this don't just impress you, but make you uneasy, stay here. This is The Golden Lining, and I'm Kush Nathu, and I tell stories about what happens when vision runs faster than reward. Tesla lived in that gap. Tesla worked with Thomas Edison. Two minds, two philosophies. Edison believed ideas were tools for profit. Tesla believed ideas were obligations to humanity. When Tesla delivered results, he promised reward. When the work was done, the rewards disappeared for Tesla. Tesla walked away from Edison, not because he was weak, but because he refused to barter belief for comfort. That decision cost him everything. Tesla invented the future: alternating current, wireless energy transmission, foundations of modern electricity. Others monetized it. Tesla didn't patent aggressively. He didn't defend ownership. He didn't build legal walls because Tesla believed truth would eventually protect itself. The world doesn't work that way. Truth doesn't defend itself, ownership does. Here's the uncomfortable reality: Tesla built systems, others built empires. He watched ideas, he created power cities while he struggled to pay rent. That's a special kind of pain, not failure, but displacement. To see your work everywhere while your name disappears. History remembers outcomes, not architects, unless architects protect themselves. Over time, Tesla stopped caring about money, not because he transcended it, but because he stopped understanding it. Ideas became his only currency, completion his only metric. Human relationships faded, routines collapsed. He believed if he finished the work, recognition would follow. It rarely does, especially when you don't demand it. Tesla lived alone, worked alone, thought alone. Isolation wasn't dramatic, it was gradual. Phone calls disappeared, invitations disappeared, funding dried up, the world moved on. Tesla didn't adjust. He believed alignment mattered more than adaptation. That belief is noble, it's also dangerous. Tesla didn't fail in one moment. He faded. Funding shifted towards people who could explain ideas more simply. Markets favored personalities over principles. Tesla didn't simplify, he refused, and complexity without translation becomes invisible. That's how genius disappears quietly. Tesla didn't sell himself, he didn't promote aggressively, he didn't negotiate ruthlessly, he didn't brand his vision. The world doesn't reward purity, it rewards clarity and control. Tesla had clarity of thought, but not clarity of ownership. That imbalance erased him while alive. Tesla later years weren't dramatic, they were quiet. Living in hotels he couldn't afford, obsessing over unfinished ideas, feeding pigeons. The man who powered the future couldn't secure his present. Recognition came later, too late. The world built statues after it had already extracted everything it needed. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear: being right is not enough. Nikola Tesla teaches us this. Vision without protection becomes someone else's asset. Genius without leverage is generosity the world doesn't repay. Ideas change the world, ownership changes lives. Tesla believed morality would protect him, strategy would have. The distinction matters. You could be principled and strategic. You can be generous and protected. Tesla chose purity alone, and purity is fragile in systems designed to extract value. If you're building something meaningful right now, this story isn't telling you to abandon the ideas. It's warning you not to abandon protection because the world doesn't steal maliciously, it absorbs it passively. And if you don't define boundaries, others will define them for you. Tesla's legacy is undeniable, but his life is a cautionary tale. The future remembers him, the present abandoned him. That's the cost of believing brilliance alone is enough. It isn't. Nikola Tesla reminds us your ideas deserve to change the world, but you deserve to survive the process. Protect what you build, or history will thank you while leaving you behind. If this story stayed with you, don't stop here. Click the next video on your screen. It's another Golden Lining story about vision, pressure, and the cost of building ahead of your time. I'm Krishnathu, and this is the Golden Lining, and this is where brilliance meets reality.